What's up everybody, and welcome back to my Let's Play of The Legend of Zelda, The Wind Waker HD. In the last episode, we completed up the Savage Labyrinth and collected the final piece of the Triforce of Courage. And in this episode, we can finally head back down underneath Hyrule. And oh, would you look at that? Look at the cutscene. And we've completed the Triforce of Courage. Well done, Link. With the shards you've collected, the Triforce of Courage is now complete at last. Please make for Hyrule, quickly! Alright, and of course, to get back to Hyrule, we'll need to head over to the Tower of the Gods. So, let's just go ahead and whoop on over there, and then once we get over there, what we actually need to do is we need to sail directly into the center. And, yeah, so this is it, guys. This is literally the end. We are in the home stretch, guys. Almost there. We've only got like 2 or 3 episodes left. Yeah, really, we're that close. So hopefully we can get this done soon. Alright, so here we are at the Tower of the Gods, and we can sail straight in. So let's head on inside. And why did we slow down so much? I'm not sure. To be honest, guys, this is such a cool cutscene. Well done, Link. You showed the Triforce. You must show the Triforce piece you have assembled to the gods. And the way to Hyrule is opened. Oh, what is this? Go in your hand. The Triforce piece now dwells within you. It's the Triforce of Courage, proof that you are indeed the true hero. You've controlled the wind and crossed the seas, and here, near the end of your quest, the power of the gods has been bestowed upon you. Surely, from this moment on, you shall surely be known as the Hero of Winds. Link, Hero of Winds. Go forth. To Hyrule, to Zelda's side. Alright, King of Red Lions. Yeah, so we're now finally recognized by the gods as the one true hero destined to save Hyrule from eternal darkness. Alright, and so now we can head on inside and save Zelda. Or stand by her side, and then we can take on Ganon once and for all and challenge him to a final duel. So, let's waste no time at all and head right on inside. And, uh-oh. This doesn't look good. Like, even the statue's falling off. Like, there's the Hero of Time, and there's his sword and shield, and something's happened here, guys. This isn't good, and we need to head in here, and uh-oh, this stairwell's open. It's not supposed to be open. Something bad has happened here. Uh-oh. Oh, but there's Zelda. Never mind. Alright. Oh, ouch. Alright, so, she's here, so it looks like they haven't actually found her yet. Zelda, we're back. Uh-oh. That's not good. You've deceived yourself. Uh-oh. Did you think that she'd be safe in this castle? Foolish. Now that my power has been restored, there's no safe haven for you. I shall take your precious Zelda, and here you shall fall into eternal slumber. Oh no, there's now a ring of fire around here. And 2 dark nuts have appeared. And well, these are mighty dark nuts, guys. These are a little bit stronger than your typical dark nut, I guess. But you fight them the same as always. And the only thing is, I don't think you can actually take these guys' stuff off. Come on, buddy. Give me the notion to attack you. Come on. Ouch. Ooh, now's my perfect chance. Alright, this is where it gets difficult. Oh, they're both going for their swords. Alright, actually, this may actually work out better for us. Come on. Make the jump backwards. Oh wow, they're both on fire. How did that happen? Yeah, you run, grab your sword, buddy. There we go. We knocked his armor off. Sweet. Come on, buddy. Let me just hit you a couple more times, and you should be done. Is he dead? Oh, he is. Sweet. Alright, now we just need to take out your buddy here. Ouch. We don't really need any of this stuff because, and by the way, don't worry, guys. Once you get down here to Hyrule, the game will give us one more chance to actually return to the surface before we finally take on the final boss. And with that, both Dark Nuts are defeated. And now we can head outside Hyrule Castle in search of Zelda. Because the fire now disappears, and so we must head out in search of Zelda. Alright, so yeah. But don't worry, the game will give us one final chance to leave, but it won't be for just a moment, so just take your time down here, and yeah, let's immediately head out the front door. And see, that electrical zap thing now disappears, and now we can head out the front door. And like I said, we come out here once before, I believe. But of course, there was this giant barrier here, I believe, if we walk any closer, yes. But we have the Master Sword, and it's fully powered up now. So now, let's slice through this barrier. And sure enough, just like that, the barrier crumbles. And now, we can continue forward. Alright, so we actually want to go to our item screen and make sure we have the hook shot out and ready to go. One, because there's some P-hats here that I guess we could take out. I don't know how they made it down here, but can you sit still for just a moment while I take you out, please? Thank you. Yeah, so you can see just a little bit of like the surrounding area of Hyrule. You really can't do much here other than just follow the path all the way up over somewhere. It's around here. We'll see it eventually. Hold on, guys. At least we should see it in a moment. Alright, there's some chews. We're just going to avoid all these enemies, I think. There's no real need to really pay much attention to them. But there's you. I will take you out because you're kind of in my way. But you're dead now, so don't worry about it. Alright, so we need to continue our way up here and take you out as well. And well, guys, that giant tower right there in front of us is where we're headed. This is Ganon's Tower. And but we got some enemies along the way, like this Dark Nut. Now this guy's not a mighty Dark Nut, so he's not quite as hard to take out. He's not got like a shield or anything. He's not as difficult to take out. And why am I keep hitting like the wall there? Is he blocking with the shield? I guess so. Alright, obviously I can't take this guy out. There we go. Alright, you want to drop some hearts for me, buddy? That'd be appreciated. Sweet, thanks. And we actually need to use our claw shot to make our way across these targets and some keys. I see. Come on, buddy. Yeah, you're dead too. Alright, so let's continue across. And here we are at Ganon's Tower. So, let's head inside. And here we are, a long walkway with some skulls on the ground and a giant door with the shape of a basically pig monster on it. And this guy's right here, like I just said, is Ganon's Tower. And this room is pretty special, I guess. It's got a giant door in front of us, but it's got 4 different symbols on it. You can see in front of us there. And if we stand on this, it's kind of glowing. And basically, there are 4 doors in each quarter of this room. And I want you to take a look at this door here, and I want you to tell me what that looks like. I'm not going to spoil it, but it should look pretty familiar to you if you've been paying attention at all this entire playthrough. I'll just say that. But we want to head through each of these 4 doors. And I believe this is the first door I want to head into, because I believe this should be correct. And alright, this isn't quite in the room I want to be in, but it doesn't really matter what order you do this in. I mean, I guess it'd be... it doesn't really matter, I guess. But yeah, this room looks a lot like the Forest Havens. So, let's head across here and blow our way all the way across to these platforms up here. Wait for them to stop, and we can actually jump down onto this one. And then we should be able to jump and glide all the way over to that one, I believe. We may be actually to make that if it'll go down in just enough time. And indeed we can. Oh wow, we almost missed that. And from here we should be able to glide all the way over, so let it raise up. And then glide directly over the center, avoiding both those vines. And you see the door kind of whites itself out as we get closer. And then there's a giant door here in front of us, and we can head inside. And all of a sudden we're taken back. And just like this, we're taken to a fight with Kale Demos once again. So the fight is just the same, except now we have the Master Sword, of course. So this fight should go quite a bit easier, but we're still only given the items that we had at the time, other than our potions and bottles and stuff like that. Alright, so we should be seeing a couple more of the... Ouch. I honestly wasn't expecting to get hit at all in here, but I guess things change on us. That should knock out the rest of the arms and now. Okay, it actually didn't. Alright, one more. There we go. I want to see if we can actually use this. Oh, okay, apparently not. I was going to try to dump the water on it, because technically you can use the, what's it called? The, I guess the Forest Haven, like, the Great Deku Tree water that we used earlier to take this guy out. And I was going to see if regular water would do the trick, but obviously it's not going to, because I just tried it and it did nothing. It actually ended up costing me like a heart or so. Yeah, so each of these rooms represents a different boss battle that we've already faced in one of our 5 temples that we've visited. Minus the Tower of the Gods, because that wasn't necessarily like, I mean, I guess it wasn't considered like an enemy from Ganon. It was more or less considered a test from the gods. So we won't actually face that boss, but we'll face everything else. And this guy should be taken out pretty easily, and just like that, there we go. Then it immediately warps us back to the center room. And from there, the part of the door with the plant lights up. And yeah, so each of those symbols represents a different boss. And I believe this is the door that I actually wanted to enter into first, because this should look very similar to Dragon Roost Cavern, the first dungeon we ever took place in. And this room is pretty easy to cross. All you have to do is grab your thing here and apparently not hit the platform properly. Alright, sweet. Let's try that again. Alright, so let's use our grappling hook. And there we go. Now we should be able to reach that one. We can time this just right. There we go. And now the final one should take us all the way up. I did not mean to do that. I meant to stop, but I kind of didn't. But oh well. Actually, I think the whole point of this room is no, because obviously you can't stop. Alright, so let's swing forward once again and time it just right. You know, I'm messing this up pretty badly right now, not gonna lie, guys. I guess there's also platforms here that we can create for ourselves, but you really can't do anything with that, so we might as well just kind of try to time these as best as we can. Alright, so let's keep swinging, and that should work just barely. And now we'll aim for this one, and swing across again, not too far. Alright, now, in order to not press the right button, I need to stop. Nope. And then climb. And then once we climb, I need to make sure we're facing the correct direction. We should be able to start swinging once again. And it should take us all the way up to that platform over there. And there are 2 bubbles up there. I'm just going to try to avoid them as best as possible. They shouldn't target onto me so quickly, I guess. Oh, it looks like we actually do need a platform down here, which is... we may not actually be able to make that. Hold on, let's stomp this and go down. I could be messing this up quite a bit, to be honest. I feel like I might be, to be honest. Because I feel that we just may not quite have the height or the distance for this. So let's just keep swinging though and see what happens. Yeah, we just don't quite have the height here. Alright, so let's stop it here. Climb up just a hair. And then continue swinging. And if not, we're going to have to go all the way back and grab some of those vases. Because I'm not exactly sure where I'm going wrong here. Should be able to make that. Yeah, it didn't happen. Alright, so let me figure this out real quick. This is taking a little bit longer than I expected. I guess we have to just use the things here, I guess. And throw them in. And these platforms, are they going to shrink at all? Or are they going to like fall back in? Yeah, okay, they do. Which is the awkward part. So it's like, what do you do once you get over there? Unless you just... I guess I could use my Deku Leaf to jump from one to the other. And like, just... I could do this. Just completely stop dead in my tracks. Climb up. Pull out my Deku Leaf and then just glide across, I guess. Guess that should technically work. Unless there's just another one up here that I'm supposed to grab. But nope, looks like that worked. So, alright, we're good to go. Now let's head inside this door. And we're taken back once again. But this time, to face Goma. Of course, once again, we're only given the items that we had. So, for example, we need to pull out this thing right here. And grab on to the tail of whatever his name is. I honestly don't even remember what his name was. But anyway, we don't get the cutscene either of like him like frantically going about. But this does give us a chance to do this 3 times. And he should put that back on the roof. And we can immediately try it again. So as soon as he jumps down, the tail should spring out. And we can immediately grab onto that, pull it to loosen that rock, and jump across. And just like that, the rock should fall down a second time. Basically just repeating this boss fight over and over again until we have a chance to take this guy out. So he's going to jump back down, put that back up, and we should have to do this one more time. And then with the powered up Master Sword, of course, because we are still using the Master Sword here, obviously. We should only have to do maybe like 1 or 2 hits, because this boss really didn't take much without the Master Sword. And now, I mean, we've got the Master Sword, like the fully powered up Master Sword. It does a ton of damage. So with that, he should basically just kind of freak out for a second and completely lose his shell altogether. Yeah, there we go. Come here, Goma. And a couple of hits should do it. At least so I thought. Oh, wow. I actually did it with the grappling hook of all things. Kind of funny. But alright, there we go. Goma is done. I don't know why Goma took longer than the other guy, but sure. And so the next boss should be this direction. And it should be the... Wait, that looks a lot like the Wind Temple. Honestly, I should have looked at the doors. Each door like that looks like the Earth Temple. Or not the Earth Temple. That looks like the Dragon Roost Cavern. That one looks like the Forest Haven. This one looks like the Earth Temple, which is obviously the next room. And then the other one over there is the Wind Temple, which is the final room. So I did them slightly out of order, but I guess it's not too much to worry about, guys. Don't worry about it. It's fine. If you guys want me to, I can edit them in the correct order. So we'll enter that door, but we'll actually go into another one. And so this room, you can actually just roll all the way through and completely avoid everything right there. Alright, we're going to actually need one of these chews. That should spawn down the hall here. Oh, and there's also some Poes here as well. Ouch. So we actually need to roll back down this hall. And we're going to try to avoid those guys as best as possible. And so now, of course, we have that mirror shield, which hopefully we can get that guy right there. No problem. We're going to drag you over here, buddy. Place you on the switch. And these stairs will open. So now we must run as quickly as we can all the way down to avoid those guys and also make our way up top. Alright, there's another switch here. Of course, that's going to open up that stairwell. This time the lights are on the other end of the room, so we just need to keep rolling as quickly as possible. And there we go. We avoided all those guys. And like literally half of these rooms are chews. Alright, actually we froze 2 of them. Sweet. Alright, so we need to carry this all the way down here before he unfreezes and then run all the way back. So let's drop you, buddy. Nope, right on top of that. And then roll all the way down quickly as possible to get on top of this stairwell. Can I just avoid you? Of course, this guy just had to show up, didn't he? He crawled out of the, like, literally the concrete of all things. Which is like the craziest thing. He crawled out of the concrete. And hopefully we get him. No, okay, we didn't quite get him. And hey, it keeps removing all the items from my inventory, though. At the same time, I almost had him, guys. I almost got him. It really took one more hit. That's all it took. Yeah, you're coming with me, buddy. You know, we're taking you all the way down here. Alright, come on. Avoid these guys as best as possible. And hopefully we shouldn't have to worry about one of those guys again. And now we're down the hall. Place this down. And simply roll past all these guys, avoiding them as best as possible. And now here we are at the other end of the room. And even if the stairwell did go up, it would push us up, not out. So we're good to go. And now we face Jahala. Alright, come here, Jahala. Come here, buddy. Take my light and eat it. Oh, I forgot. I have to throw him, actually. Into, like, those spikes. Build up this wheel here. And spin away. And yeah, sadly, the boss fight's gonna get the same way as that. As after a few Poes die, more of them go back inside Jahala, and then we have to repeat this process a couple of times. So this kind of stinks a little bit. And he's gonna blow in a lot of air. Hopefully we can not get hit. Oh, and now he's covered the light here. And if he ever turns pink like that, he's gonna do a charge attack. No, I need to face towards Jahala, please. Oh, jeez. Can you not, buddy? Can you not, maybe? There we go. The light's kind of hard to control, I'm not gonna lie. It's a little difficult, but luckily we picked this guy with power bracelets. And we should be able to take more of these guys out with this spin attack. And there we go, we got a couple more, and there should only be, yeah, 4 left, guys. Yeah, not too many at all. Alright, let's continue. Alright, oh, we actually got him and delayed his attack. Basically, just shining the light as quickly as possible is basically your one-stop shop for basically stopping him from doing literally any attack. Alright, get this guy, this guy, and oh. Link, come on. There we go, and boom. He's done. And now, only one more left from the Wind Temple. And actually, this room is quite easy, to be honest. It's not too difficult at all. It's probably one of the easier rooms that we had to go through. The last one wasn't too bad either, to be honest. I think the first 2 were probably the 2 hardest. And they really weren't even that difficult. I mean, the Dragon Roost Cavern room kind of stumped me just for a minute, but it wasn't too bad. This one should be a breeze, though. Because, you know, get it? A breeze? Alright, never mind. Forget I said anything. Alright, probably need our Deku Leaf as well to do this. And then this, and we probably just sail over just like this. No problem. I want to jump down here real quick. There is a... oh, he's up above me. How did he get all the way up there, though, is the real question. Come on, buddy, where did you go? Oh, he's over there now. I gotta figure out how to turn this thing off. I guess we could face this way. Do this. Will that launch us all the way up to the top? No. Well, that doesn't actually do anything for us anyway. If we get blown Ooh, we can just squeeze right through. Wow. Oh, but we still need the height to get up to the top, though. Alright, so we could be in a little bit of a pickle here, not gonna lie. Alright, we got that. Another heart, it's not too bad. Another one. I have no idea where this guy is. Oh, I actually have to use the hook shot to get up. Where are you, buddy? Oh, I bet he's in the same spot. Sure enough, he is. And only 2 arrows. Sweet. Alright, so let's grab our claw shot. Or not our claw shot, our hook shot, I should say. And head in to take on the final boss. This is basically just a boss gauntlet before unless you're going to take on any sort of actual boss. And so here's the room of Jahala. Or not Jahala. This is Mod. I don't even remember the name. Like Mod. I don't even remember the name of this guy, to be honest. But I want the claw shot, the hook shot, and I want my bow and arrow, and I want my boomerang. I honestly completely forgot the name of this guy. I don't know why. He's like the hardest one to remember for me. I don't know. It may just be me, but it's always the hardest for me to remember. If I can find it, I'll remember. These guys can be a bit tricky. Get that guy out of here. Get out of the circle. And wow, that was almost it, guys. Only like one more hit left. Can I get him as well? That'd be nice. Oh, that guy actually, he's coming out of the ground now. I'll just avoid him at all costs. He's gonna charge back in. Yeah, just spin away. And there we go. We avoided him. Sweet. I completely forgot the name of this guy. I don't know why. It's just the big worm thing. That's what we'll call him for now. Alright, he should be appearing back in the center. Ouch. And he actually just ate me. Sweet. Thanks, buddy. Alright, so let's try this a third time. And he ate me again. Alright, these little guys are like the hardest to take care of. I'm not gonna lie. No, get out of here. And he literally got me by the third time. I can't believe I have done this. Mulgera, that's his name. I was trying to think of it. I want the little guys out of my view is the problem. He almost got me. Come here. Just get out of here. Alright, there we go. We got him that time, and really, that still didn't do it. And there's more of them. I hate the worms. The worms are the worst. Right, hopefully, he won't pop out of the ground this time. Right, there we go. We at least avoided him. Well, the game gets super laggy during that. We're just going to pull this out and wait for him to come up so we can focus on the eye. What? How did that even happen? I honestly don't even understand. I'm trying so hard, guys. You can see me go, you can hear me go quiet, and that's how you know I'm like trying my hardest. I don't know why I'm struggling with this. I didn't struggle with the first time, I know that much. Get out of here, you stupid worm. I hate the worms. The worm's the worst. Get him out of here, please. Thank you. Oh my gosh, that was... The worms are the worst. I hate the worms. But anyway, guys, now we're done. Finally. This episode should not be as long as it is. These boss fights should have been easy breezy, but just like that, a giant Ganon face appears, and the door crumbles. And now, we can head through to the other side. But, we're gonna wait and do that in the next episode. So if you guys like this part, a like rating would be greatly appreciated. It helps out the channel a lot. And if you want to see more content like this, please do consider subscribing. But once again, guys, my name is Connor. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.